All right, so let's go ahead and begin. Hello, everyone. Guests from all corners of the globe, a warm welcome to all of you for this momentous event of the Global Citizenship Challenge live pitch. Welcome. We have some folks that are filtering into our audience today. We are so excited to be live on YouTube. Please, as you are watching the live stream of this event, we encourage you to comment, to engage, and really to keep these kinds of conversations going. My name is Alafia Stewart. I'm the Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion at the Melton Foundation, and I am so honored today to be one of your lead MCs for this event. And with that, let's go ahead and start. All right, so today, we are not just united by technology and virtual space, but more importantly, by the spirit of global community, intercultural understanding, and the shared aspiration to contribute positively to the world. Each one of us, no matter where we come from, holds a vital part in this wonderful tapestry of global citizenship. To our esteemed participants, we applaud you. Your innovative ideas and projects that embody global citizenship are proof that when hearts and minds unite for a common good, remarkable solutions emerge. We eagerly anticipate the inspiration, enlightenment, and rich exchange of ideas your pitches will provide. May this event inspire us to understand our role better in the global community and remind us of the power of our collective action. Let's embrace the spirit of unity, collaboration, and innovation that defines us as global citizens. Enjoy the live pitch, share your thoughts, engage in conversation in the live chat, and let's contribute to the weaving of a better global society. All right, and here are our live stream guidelines. Finalists will pitch their acts of global citizenship, and then following that, the judges will deliberate and score simultaneously. And then our audience will show our love and appreciation in the live stream chat. So that's a bit of the housekeeping for how this event is going to go. And with that, I'd like to invite the Melton Foundation's Executive Director, Stefan Bateman.
Thank you very much, Alafia. Hello, welcome everybody to this amazing event. The Melton Foundation started out about 30 years ago as an experiment. Our founders believed in the power and in the energy of young people being change makers. They actually did this when traveling through East Germany, and they saw all the energy that young people brought into a new time where, when the wall fell in Berlin, seemed to be full of opportunities. So they decided to connect people in different parts of the world, in emerging countries, to be able to work together on pressing issues that they self-defined. Now, 30 days later, our organization has grown to be a very structured organization with different programs. We have a global citizenship learning program, a global citizenship leadership program, but also something that we call practice and engagement. And in this area, we try to promote the idea of global citizenship much more widely beyond our traditional borders of our organizations. So what we really want to do is to animate young people to become change makers, to work in their local communities, but also connect with peers around the world. And hence, we started the Global Citizenship Challenge. The challenge that you've all been taking part in is really meant to create ripple effects. We know that as much and many more people like you become active, we're actually able to solve most of the challenges that we see and which are really much expressed in the Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. So by coming and by participating here, you already did something amazing. And we are super happy that we have had many applications from around the world that showed how they wanted to contribute in their own local community to make a difference. So what we really want to do here today is to celebrate all of the people that have participated in general, but of course also the amazing finalists that are here on the call with us. It will be very tough for us to choose because you already have shown much of passion and energy to be the people that we need to develop a better, more inclusive, equitable, and sustainable society. With that, I hope you will enjoy this ceremony, and I wish you best of luck to become part of the winning team that we'll also like to suggest and to select today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Stefan. So now we'll be moving on. And we're going to just do a brief overview of what's happened so far. So as you'll notice, here we are, June 29th, 2023. So these are all of the things that have led up to us having this event today. Again, I want to say thank you so much for all of your investment as young leaders in your local community, young activists in your local community, and really taking the reins on showcasing your work to the world. Next, please. All right, so let's talk about prizes and initiatives. So winners will also have access to internships, networking opportunities, and online showcases to further develop their acts of global citizenship and make a positive impact in the world. And so if you'll notice from our lovely graphic here, first place winners, $500 USD, second place winners, $300 USD, and $200 USD for third place to take your initiatives to the next level. Next slide, please. And with that, I think it's a great opportunity for us to meet some of our judges. So these are our international panel of judges, and we have 2 volunteers from our judges group that would like to introduce themselves. And so I will go ahead and open the floor for them. Please feel free to popcorn on in.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Stephanie Woodard. I'm a senior Melton Fellow, and I have the honor and privilege of being one of the several judges for the event today. Congratulations to each of the wonderful finalists for making it this far in the Global Citizen Challenge. We look forward to watching your pitches and to listening to your voices. Good luck to everyone. Thank you.
All right, we have a second volunteer, Nanaya, if you'd go right ahead.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nanaya Kanchuayim. I'm speaking from Ghana, especially the capital Ghana. Accra. I'm happy to be here, and I'm also a senior fellow at the Milton Foundation, and I'm excited and looking forward to your presentations. Thank you very much, Alafia.
Thank you both so much. Thank you to all of our judges today for your time and dedication to making this event possible. Next, please.
Okay, Alafia, before we go to the next one, can we invite Henrika and Toby, part of our judges, to also introduce
Sure,
themselves?
Absolutely. The more the merrier. Go right ahead, Toby and Henrika.
Fantastic. Hello. I am Toby Wood, a senior fellow from the 2020 batch, and I am more than excited to be here to contribute to this amazing event, and I'm eager to see what we have planned.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. It's wonderful to be here with you all. My name is Henrika. I am also a senior fellow from the I'm so excited to be here. It's been a pleasure to go through these projects. It's been inspiring to see all the work that's happening at the grassroots level across the world. And congratulations to all of the participants for making it this far. It's a really, really important thing that you're doing with this work. And yeah, I'm excited for this, all the presentations. So it's great to be here with you all.
Thank you both so much. Thank you to all the judges again. And with that, we'll talk about the scoring criteria. What makes your act stand out? So I'll go ahead and just read these out. So number 1, your act is SMART. It's simple, tangible, and achievable in a short time frame. Number 2, your act addresses global issues on a local scale. Number 3, effects of your act will continue over time. So we really think about sustainability. Next, your act is built on personal passions and motivations. Here at the Melton Foundation, we believe that you have to have a spark for something in order for it to continue on, in order for it to have longevity. And then number 5, your act engages a community. Of course, we cannot act in our individual silos, our individual homes, and the kind of impact that we want to have in the world has to expand outside of us. So that's another criteria that we'll be looking at. And with that, I pass this over to my esteemed colleague, Lindiwe. Take it away.
Okay, thank you so much, Alafia. Thanks so much to our amazing judges. Hi, everyone. My name is Lindiwe Tungamiri. I'm a senior fellow of the Mountain Foundation from the 2019 batch. I have been involved in the foundation since I was a junior fellow, and I'm really, really excited about today. And congratulations to all of you who have made it to the final rounds. You all have done such amazing work. So without further ado, I'd like to invite one of my colleagues, Tobias Wood, to present his Act of Global Citizenship.
Thank you so much, Lindiwe. I am honored that I get to share what I did as a junior fellow during my Act of Global Citizenship. And before I start, I just want to give a bit of a background, right, to the problem that was at hand, because I was focusing on, I think I had a very clear passion for SDG 4, right, which is quality education for all. And what I really wanted to focus on is because in Ghana, a number of the public institutions, educational institutions, are focused on pure academics and hard skills and grades. And I realized that the average Ghanaian, especially when they find themselves in a different space where they have to speak up about their values, where they have to demonstrate what they ought to know in the workspace, they couldn't do it. And this is because the system does not allow for a strong foundation in soft skills, in communication, and all of the things that give a lot more value to life. So my Act of Global Citizenship was a soft skill awareness program called Loud It, Let Your Voice Be Heard. And essentially what I did is, because this was during COVID, it was a little bit more tricky to navigate the space, but then I used all of the virtual assets available to me to get the word out there. What exactly are soft skills? How do they help? Why are they even necessary in the first place? And I was surprised to see how many people would patronize this awareness program, because I used to hold these education sessions on Zoom, and we have numbers of people coming through. And if you can see from the pictures here, I go out into the street and reach out to schools when people close from school, right? Obviously, all protocols observed, right? But I got the chance to interview a couple of people and really just educate them on a grassroots level to help them understand why soft skills are necessary and some of the things that they can begin using to improve the quality of their life, not only in the school or academic setting, but then hopefully for life as well. We shared certain concepts on decision making, on leadership, good communication, and emotional management as well. So this is just a bit of a brief on what I did during my Act of Global Citizenship. And looking at everyone that is made it to this point as well, I'm excited to see all of the amazing things that you guys are doing on the grassroots level as well. And I think that's about it. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Toby. And now, getting to the point that everybody else has been waiting for. Again, I want to say a huge, huge congratulations to all the finalists, and thank you all so much for the amazing and wonderful work that you're doing. So our first finalist is Ali Zlatan, and I am going to show you a video of the amazing work that Ali has been doing.
For such a long time, I thought if I was thinner, I'd be happier. But then the opposite occurred. It became confined to my body, an eating disorder that persisted for over 10 years. Those external to illness did not understand how difficult the struggles were. And it was only through the power of creative art was where I was able to start to communicate my struggles authentically and vulnerably. From there, I created The Starving Artist. The Starving Artist itself is an initiative that uses innovative and unique approaches of creative arts to promote representation and intersectionality instead of reform. By utilizing art and culture, the initiative educates and raises awareness about the lived experiences of marginalized communities to wider audiences, including policymakers, educators, and healthcare professionals. Our work comes in many forms, ranging from exhibitions to publications. We also create art-based reflection cards that are a general and accessible resource for individuals to reflect and engage in their own mental well-being. We also focus on many different themes within our work. Some of the main topics are looking at the lived experiences in eating disorders, exploring migrant, displaced, and refugee-seeking persons, identity, belonging, and divergence. We also work on a wide range of topics such as gender safety and menstruation rights, alongside sustainability. The power of art is endless, and for us, what we try to do is maximize our impact in such divergent ways. What we try to focus on is using art as a tool to allow individuals at any age and any region of the world to really have a word to communicate and express themselves. Art for us creates genuine connections and impact. What we've been able to do with this is we have immense scale all over the world. We have been able to create over 15 exhibitions and over 20 workshops in 30 plus countries. While this is no small thing, the team behind the starving artist and myself are incredibly passionate about using our voices to create change. Art for us is one of those ways that allows us to see behind the curtain. We really get to understand what the individuals and stories need to be authentic. We've been able to raise funds for publication, artwork, and starving artist production sales. Of course, the starving artist fund, which allows us to create that just invites you to receive education mental health care. What we try to do is not only educate space, which is
Hello, everyone. Sorry to interject. I just wanted to let our finalists know that although we are playing the video live here, we have also made sure that our judges have a personal link to the video as well, just in case our audio is choppy here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that, Alafia. And thank you so much, Ali, for the amazing work. Would you like to say a few words, please?
Hi there. Yes, absolutely. Thank you again for the opportunity. It's been incredible meeting all the other young, inspiring individuals. But for myself, I would really just like to highlight the work and really the act itself. For me, it was creating the Starving Artist reflection-based cards that are both inclusive and accessible. My main focus with this act was making a resource to help individuals all over the world use art as a way to focus on mental health and well-being. Often there's either systemic barriers to accessing mental health care or language barriers, or even just individual barriers or hurdles, such as having family commitments, work commitments, stereotypes reflecting on individuals not having accessible care. So these art cards are both available to access online in a digital format, so it can be sustainable and ongoing. But then also it's print on demand using eco-friendly resources. So it's really trying to champion that this is a tool that can continue onwards. And it already has. We've been working on climate health reflection-based cards, and then also mental health cards for young boys and men, because often there's stigmas in both of these areas. So thank you so much. And I'll keep it brief, but again, art is such a powerful tool, and I'm very happy to have the opportunity to share the work with you guys. Thank you kindly.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ali. Another drum roll, please, as I call on our second panelist is Dennis Orengo Juma. Again, I'll show you Dennis's video, and then I'll call Dennis on to speak and to tell us more about the work that they're doing.
In sub-Saharan Africa, a rich man's dog gets better food, water, and healthcare compared to the workers upon which the rich man's wealth is built. In the last 2 years, Kenya has lost over 500 people due to hunger and famine, and over 2 million livestock due to drought. Out of 500 people lost, 450 were persons living with disabilities and did not even get an opportunity to receive relief food by government. In the midst of these calamities, just like anyone else, I had an opportunity to either agonize or organize. I chose to organize. I chose good travel. I chose to serve humanity through tackling Sustainable Development Goal number 10 and 13, which addresses inclusion and climate change. I began an initiative called Blind Go Green, where persons with disabilities are involved in climate change awareness. Yes, we cannot see, but we feel the effects of climate change. Today we have 2 tree seed nurseries, which give 500 trees every month. These seedlings we distribute for photo schools and individual persons celebrating their birthdays to grow a number corresponding to their age. So far, we have established 60 environmental school clubs and planted over 20,000 trees. We've sold some tree seedlings and bought 20 white canes to 20 visually impaired persons who are using sticks for mobility. We've also bought 2 wheelchairs to 2 physically handicapped persons. In the next 5 years, we aim to plant 1 million trees. And to you, my distinguished judges and audience, let us continue to champion for inclusion and climate change, for we only have one planet Earth, and until all are free and involved, no one is free. If persons with disabilities can do it, you too can do it. Let us make SDGs a reality. Let us close the book of Lamentations and open the book of Acts. A better world is possible. It can be done. It must be done. If it is not done, we are done.
Wonderful, wonderful. Dennis, thank you so much. It can be done and it will be done. Dennis, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you. I'm Dennis Orengo from Kenya. And indeed, it can be done. It must be done. If it is not done, we are done. My project is the Blind Go Green, where I involve persons with disabilities in tackling climate change. And I'm tackling SDGs number 10 and 13, which is inclusion and climate change awareness. So far, because disability is not inability, we've managed to plant 20,000 trees in Kenya. We've also managed to set up 60 environmental school clubs, and we also distribute 500 trees every month to an individual who is celebrating their birthdays so that they can grow a number of trees corresponding to their age. Why are we doing this? Because we only have one planet Earth, and if we can't protect it, then we'll never leave a good environment for our children and our children's children. Why persons with disabilities? Because until all are free, no one is free. And therefore, my fellow citizens of the world, as we embark on a mission to plant 1 million trees in the next 5 years, we call upon you to give us your maximum support. And part of these trees, we want to sell them so that we can provide assistive devices to persons with disabilities and also support their education. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you the Blind Go Green. And as I said earlier, it is not time to complain, but it is time to take actions. Let us close the book of Lamentations and open the book of Acts. It can be done. It must be done. If it is not done, we are done. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Dennis, thank you so much. Thank you so much, and all the best in the final competitions. And our third finalist is Ifeoluwa Ayeni. And again, I will show you their video just to showcase the amazing work that they're doing.
The year is 2030. Nigeria finds itself grappling with the undeniable impact of climate change. Rising sea levels batter coastal communities, sweeping away homes and livelihoods. Once fertile lands now transform into arid expanses, leaving food scarcity as a harsh reality. But what if there was a way to prevent these issues? What if climate education could be the key to building resilience? Greetings, esteemed judges, fellow change makers, and distinguished guests. I am Ifeoluwa Ayani, and today I'm excited to share with you the transformative journey of the Green Mentorship Project and its pivotal role in the birth of my Act of Global Citizenship, the development of the Sustainability Trivia Board Game. Let's take a moment to acknowledge the urgent need for environmental education in our society. As we grapple with critical challenges like climate change, pollution, and biodiversity loss, innovative solutions and a paradigm shift in our sustainability approach is required. Recognizing the power of mentorship and knowledge sharing to solve problems, Recycle Africa launched the Green Mentorship Project, pairing passionate mentors with enthusiastic mentees, creating a nurturing environment for learning, inspiration, and collaboration to explore innovative solutions to environmental challenges. Through my role as the project manager and mentor for this project, I worked with students from Government Secondary School, Wuse Zone 3 here in Abuja, Nigeria, to create the Sustainability Trivia Board Game. This served as a tool to raise awareness about sustainability, waste reduction, and climate action amongst youth in my community. In a secondary school setting, limited environmental education and increasing plastic pollution pose significant challenges. I was able to witness firsthand the kids' enthusiasm to learn and their desire to create positive change. Imagine a future where every African is equipped with the knowledge to make sustainable decisions. By understanding the consequences of our actions, we can avoid the devastating effects of climate change. Through the Global Citizenship Challenge, I aim to expand the reach and impact of the game. The recognition gained from this win will enable the establishment of partnerships with local schools, community organizations, and environmental initiatives, expanding its reach to more schools and communities. To the judges, I sincerely thank you for your valuable time and consideration. Together, let us continue to empower the next generation.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ife. At this point, I would pass over to my colleague, Alafia.
The year is 2030.
Hello, YouTube.
Hi,
okay,
everyone.
sorry. Alafia, Ife, could you say a few words? Sorry.
Hello, we want to allow our finalists to have an opportunity to speak about their act, post a video. I'll go right ahead. I think I heard you.
Ife, are you back?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, we can.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Ifeoluwa Ayani. I'm joining you from Abuja, Nigeria. I'm sure everybody knows the phrase inner child. Well, for me, my inner child is always outside, and then using that means to create like a means of educating people came naturally for me, which is really how I came up with the trivia game. I've always played games with my parents, my family. It's always been something that I love playing. That's just it, basically. I'm very pleased to present this as a means to create a nudge, basically, for people to understand the environmental impact of their actions, and then for them to also be part of the solution. Because a lot of the time, people are overwhelmed with the scale of the problem and they don't know where to start. But through this game, you're able to actually understand how your little actions, because with every spot on that box, there's a little action explaining how you as an individual can actually contribute to being the solution. So I would like to end by celebrating everybody's inner child, and I'll welcome you to play the game very soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you so, so much. My inner child is very excited. And with that, we'll be having a short intermission to allow us to, is the intermission now? I believe.
Yes, it is my count.
Okay, no problem. So we'll be having a short intermission now to give our judges an opportunity to digest all of the information that has been presented. And during that intermission, I will be sharing a poem about global citizenship. So I hope that it resonates. Okay. In the heart of every human lies a seed, a spark to ignite the flame of love and sow a global creed. The borders that divide us are but lines in the sand. It's the soul of humanity. In unity we stand. We, the people of Earth, of every race and nation, hold the power to shape our world through love and cooperation. From the towering mountains to the depths of the ocean's blue, we share this home, this living sphere. It's up to me and you. Global citizenship, a call that resonates wide, no matter where we're born or where we choose to reside. We're woven together in this tapestry of life, interconnected, intertwined through joy and through strife. As global citizens, we seek to comprehend the pain of our fellow human. Their wounds will help to mend. Respecting cultures, cherishing diversity's array, learning from each other, growing stronger every day. We steward the earth, our shared inheritance, striving for sustainability with prudent vigilance. Climate change, poverty, injustices untold. As global citizens, these challenges we boldly hold. Innovation, collaboration, the tools that we wield, in the field of unity, a bountiful yield. With empathy and understanding, a brighter world we'll design. A planet of peace, where love and respect align. So heed the call, dear friend, for the need is truly clear. Embrace your role as a global citizen. Lend your listening ear. For when we join together, a symphony we play, a song of hope, of global love, leading us to a brighter day. And this is an anonymous poem. Thank you so much, everyone, for allowing me to share this poem with you all. And then we'll be continuing our showcase.
Thank you so much, Alafia. That was really, really beautiful. I will move on to our fourth finalist, Loveline Andrea, and playing you Loveline's video. Hopefully you'll enjoy.
Hello, my name is Loveline Andrea. I'm a climate activist from Nigeria and environmentalist. Yes, I'm a superhero, and the problem I will solve is climate education in Africa amongst young children, early in learning. So last year, I started a program on climate activation in Nigeria with Eco Clean Active Initiative, where we activate in schools and communities. We visit schools, teach them about climate change and the environment. And I noticed that it is quite a boring topic to young children. So I now decided to come up with an idea to make a comic book, making them superheroes in their environment, teaching them about their environment. So it's a story about how kids will go to school, learn about the world environment and how human activities impact our environment and how we can be a hero by saving Mother Earth, cleaning up our waterways, picking up dirt from the environment, and together we can work together to save Mother Earth. Also taking actions such as planting trees and teaching them eco-friendly lifestyles. We also engage them in world and global climate days such as the Earth Day. And also during my service year as a young corporate in Nigeria, I started as a young activist, my journey into activism, going out to the street.
Okay, thank you, Loveline. Thank you so much. If you're on the call, would you like to say a few words?
My name is Loveline.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for this great opportunity. So, proceeding on all protocols duly observed. Yeah, so my project, basically, it was an idea that was incepted from being an activist, and I had passion on climate education, creating awareness about the impact of climate change and how we can take action. And as an environmentalist, I studied environmental management, and I'm able to digest that everyone in the environment is a stakeholder, irrespective of your age, your gender, your region, social status. So everyone has a responsibility and a role to play in protecting the environment. So in a time like this, it is very critical that everyone in the environment gets to know and hear about what is happening in the environment. And kids, young children, are also part of the environment, and they are the future. Our leaders were once children, and some of the decisions that they make will definitely has affected us, because the impact of climate change that we are facing right now is not as a result of this generation, but our leaders and our parents' generation. So if we want to change the cycle, if we need a change in the cycle, we need to be able to reach out and get the young ones at an early age, teach them how to bond, how to love the environment, how to take actions. So issues around climate change, when being discussed to students in schools, are usually termed as boring. I found it boring back then in school because there was not much fun. And being an adult, I was able to know how to balance. But for a young child, when you're coming to talk to them about climate change, you have to make it more fun and engaging. That is for young people in school. So I visit school, myself and other partners that I partner with. We visit schools in Nigeria and Nasarawa State, to be precise, the community where I served in. So we noticed teaching kids about climate change is actually boring. So I noticed, okay, my nephews and my niece, they love anything that has to do with comic books, cartoons, graphics. It always captivates them and they want to be heroes. So I was like, okay, why not just use this into climate change, like making use of technology. So I decided to use a comic book, portraying them as heroes in the environment by taking actions, making them see that everyone can be a hero, saving Mother Earth. So I decided to come out with the book. It started over a year ago, and the book is almost ready now. We've already published so far, and we are yet to start production. Yeah, I've reached out to my government and also to the Federal Ministry of Environment, because I want the book to be absorbed into schools, not just in Nigeria, but also across Africa. And I want it to be made available for young children, both in public and private schools. I started a GoFundMe account so that these books will be made available and free for young children to learn about climate change, because everyone needs to know about climate change. The fight for climate change is not just within a specific set of group, but it's for everyone. Kids too can take action because they'll grow up and be leaders tomorrow who will make decisions that will save the future and their own future, and also to preserve and be able to reduce the impact of human activities in the environment. So thank you so much to all the judges and to all the senior colleagues in Melton Foundation for these opportunities to be able to showcase my Global Act of Citizenship. Thank you so much.
Thanks to you too, Lovelyn. Thank you so much. And indeed, we need to catch them young. And learning about climate change really needs to be fun, because it's hard to see what it is about. So thank you so much for your amazing work. And moving on to our fifth finalist, Javiera Brandon. I'm playing you the video so that you can see their amazing work.
At Librérate, we focus on a vulnerable group that has been forgotten by society, mainly by the state, women in prison. In August 2021, we started a project with the hope of helping with the re-socialization process of the inmates through reading. And we chose the Chorrillos Women Prison to carry it out. Isolation caused by COVID-19 in March 2020, Javiera and me joined a meditation course in order to have more tools to face what was happening to the world. In this course, we talk about what made us feel free despite the situation. And we realized that we use the same tool, reading books. Reading is not only a way to feel free, but also an incredible tool to increase intelligence, stimulate creativity, exercise the memory, among many other benefits. After some conversations, we decided
We want to use our time by teaching others about this amazing tool. We know the reality inside a prison is worse than we can ever imagine. In Peru, prisoners are usually seen as a problem without solution. However, we wonder if part of that solution could come from its population and the efforts of free citizens to achieve it. Given the terms of sentences in Peru, most of the prisoners eventually rejoin society. As part of this society, we want these people to be a better version of themselves. And that is how Liberate was born. A weekly reading workshop with one purpose: make reading a habit in each inmate. By encouraging reading, we seek that the inmates develop skills that they probably have rusted or may have never learned. We aim for them to improve their expression and communication, as well as to expand their vocabulary. Also, it stimulates their imagination, as many people in prison do not know much more than what they have experienced while locked up. Reading allows them to free their mind from the confinement in which they find themselves, not only physical, but also mental. They are given the opportunity to learn about realities others than the ones they have experienced, to maintain the hope that when they are released from prison, they will be able to do things well and get to know all the previously unknown world. What have we learned so far with Liberate? The inmates want to be better every day, understand each other, and reach a level of personal development that helps them to live in peace. Many find it difficult to forgive themselves for what they did. Others continue to believe that they are being held unfairly. They all seek to free themselves internally from the psychological chains that prevent them from living in peace. The inmates are very fulfilled with their responsibilities inside this workshop. And most important, they actively participate in group sessions. Over the time, we have seen important changes in all of them. But most important, now we are witnesses of their desire to get ahead despite the adversities.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Javiera. You're on the call. We would like to come on and say a few words.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Javiera. I'm from Lima, Peru, in South America. I'm doing this project with Maria, that is also in the call. And we want to say a few words for the judges and for all the people that is joining the presentation. Maria?
Hi. Hi, thank you all. As Javiera said, I am part of Liberate too. And first of all, I want to thank everyone in this meeting for this amazing opportunity. Javiera and I are so excited to show you more about Liberate and to learn about all the projects we have learned. Well, Liberate was born in August 2021 in pandemic, and with the aim of helping women in prison, mostly a vulnerable group and a forgotten group by the state in Peru, to use reading as a tool of mental freedom and personal growth, but most of all to help them with a resocialization process when they get out of the jail.
Yes, as Maria said, Liberate is a weekly reading workshop in which we read the books and we share with the inmates the main lessons learned from the books we read. Why reading? Because as the video said, well, we use self-help books and we think and we're seeing that they stimulate brain activity, their imagination, it free their minds, it improves communication skills, expand their vocabulary, the exchange of ideas, among others. And during these almost 2 years, we have seen a great progress in the inmates with our workshops, and we remain positive for the future. We mainly learned that the inmates, they want to be better persons every day. They want to understand each other, to understand why they did what they do. They want to reach a level of personal development that helps them to live in peace, especially with their past. And also they read on time, they complete their homework, and they actively participate in the group sessions. So over time, we have seen a great progress in all of them. We are very happy with our project, and we have a great hope that this will continue over time. Thank you.
Thank you both. Thank you both so much. So if you all don't mind me interrupting, I'll be coming back for our second interlude of today. And this time I'll be sharing a story of intercultural collaboration. All right, here we go. Once upon a time, in a bustling city of Harmonyville, people from different cultures and backgrounds lived together in perfect harmony. It was a place where diversity was not only accepted, but celebrated. The residents of Harmonyville understood the importance of intercultural understanding, and they actively sought opportunities to learn from one another. One sunny day, a young girl named Maya moved to Harmonyville with her family. Maya came from a small village nestled in the mountains, and she was excited to explore the vibrant city and meet people from various cultures. She had always been curious about the world beyond her village and wanted to embrace the new experiences that awaited her. On her first day at school, Maya was greeted by her classmates, each with a different skin tone, speaking different languages, and wearing distinct clothing. It fascinated her to see such a rich tapestry of humanity in one place. As the days went by, Maya made friends from different backgrounds, and they shared stories about their traditions, customs, and beliefs. One day, Maya's friend Ali invited her to a celebration at his home. It was the festival of Eid, a special occasion for Ali's family. Maya eagerly accepted the invitation, excited to experience a new cultural celebration. She dressed in her best clothes and arrived at Ali's house, where she was warmly welcomed by his family. Maya was amazed by the vibrant decorations, the mouth-watering aroma of delicious food, and the joyous atmosphere that filled the house. She participated in the traditional rituals, learned about the significance of the festival, and relished in the traditional dishes served to her. Maya felt a deep sense of connection and respect for Ali's culture, and she realized how similar they were at the core despite their outward differences. Inspired by her experience at Ali's home, Maya decided to organize an intercultural fair in Harmonyville. She shared her idea with her friends, and they all enthusiastically joined her in planning the event. They invited members of their community to showcase their unique cultures through food, music, dance, and art. The day of the fair arrived, and Harmonyville's Central Park transformed into a colorful tapestry of cultures. People from all walks of life came together, exploring booths, trying traditional delicacies, and engaging in conversations that broke down barriers. Laughter, music, and the scent of spices filled the air, as everyone shared in the spirit of togetherness and understanding. Maya stood on the stage, looking at the crowd gathering before her, the faces from all corners of the world. She spoke about the importance of intercultural understanding, emphasizing that embracing diversity enriches our lives and strengthens our communities. The audience applauded, their hearts touched by the message of unity. From that day forward, Harmonyville became a shining example of intercultural understanding. The fair became an annual tradition, growing bigger and more vibrant with each passing year. People from all over the world visited the city to witness the harmony that existed among its residents. Maya's story spread far and wide, inspiring people in other communities to foster intercultural understanding in their own lives. In a world that often seemed divided, Harmonyville became a beacon of hope, reminding everyone that when we embrace and understand each other's cultures, we can create a world where peace, acceptance, and love thrive. And that is our story. And I hope that this story re-emphasizes just how powerful one person can be, one's experience can be, and how one drop in the water can ripple out into an entire community. Thank you all so much for allowing me to interlude once again. And then I'll be passing it back over to my colleague, Lindiwe.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Alafia. What an inspiring global citizenship story. And to continue with our finalists. So our sixth finalist is Michael Ojo. And Michael, I am going to show the world your video and the amazing work you do.
Good day, everybody. My name is Michael Ojo, an architect, United Nations Local Pathway Fellow, and a graduate student studying urban strategies. I'm the founder of Let's Build for Humanity and the project lead, Project T, improving health and sanitation for internally displaced people communities. As most communities in the emerging world, particularly the internally displaced people group, we are faced with lack of basic amenities, such as basic sanitation facilities like toilet, running water. The problem is exacerbated by natural disasters, including COVID-19 pandemic, insecurity, terrorism, such as Boko Haram in the northeast part of Nigeria. Against this backdrop, we believe that improving the health situation, as well as supporting these fragile communities to improve their health situation, will help reduce psychological stress and from the COVID-19 pandemic and displacement. Therefore, our project aims to promote health in these affected areas through the construction of mobile toilet and COVID-19 pandemic and health environmental sanitation advocacy program tagged Project T. There is acute shortage of toilet and serious deterioration of existing ones in the internal displaced people's camps and then surrounding villages in northeast Nigeria. Toilet are a great investment. The World Health Organization reports that every dollar spent on sanitation has a return of about 5.5 USD. Committed to sustainability, inclusion, and excellence, our desire to make the world a better place for everyone, both locally and globally, contributing to achieving the United Nations Development Goals. We constructed the first ever mobile toilet by the use of recycled materials, such as the plastic tanks, which help to reduce plastic waste pollution. This toilet are designed from these plastic tanks, and they are already serving the Kagrawal community of about 4,000 internally displaced people in the northeast Nigeria. What's more, we have been able to engage about 2,500 youths, mostly students in these fragile communities, teaching them about COVID-19 pandemic and environmental sanitation, and to build back better through resilient effort. Finally, to sustain our program, being able to train few youths to continue with this advocacy program towards a healthy environment. There's no better time to drive the message of global citizenship than now. With the myriads of global challenges, it is time to roll up our sleeves and get to work. The path towards a new beginning start with those simple acts of kindness. Let's get together and let's build for humanity. Thank you.
Thank you,
everybody. My name is Michael Ojo, an architect, United Nations.
Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Michael, would you like to say a few words to the people?
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here and to be part of the people that have been selected for this. It's really an honor. And I want to also appreciate the opportunity to share my deep desire, or an expression of my deep desire to make the world a better place through this initiative. My name is Michael Ojo. I'm an architect, and I'm a United Nations Local Pathway Fellow. I'm presently doing my master's program studying urban strategies. I'm the founder of Let's Build for Humanity, And it's an initiative that is focused on providing social impact infrastructure, particularly focuses on underserved people, such as the IDPs and then the people in rural communities. And we've engaged in some activities, and one of which is the one we showed, constructing a mobile toilet in order to help with the issue of open defecation. We realized that in the Northeast, and particularly the people that are displaced in the rural communities, we have lack of sanitation education and also lack of social amenities. And having grown up in the northern part of the country, I've experienced such environmental degradations and also some social inequalities that developed in me the desire to make and bring about a change. And I've made it my life mission to bring about, contribute to societal inclusion and environmental sustainability at the intersection of technology, politics, economy, and ecology. So this is one of the initiatives I'm working on, and we've been able to engage with students in schools, educating them about climate change, environmental sanitation, and also how we can create opportunity to make our environment sustainable and inclusive. So this is the initiative, and I believe that only few of us will have the greatness to be in history, but each one of us can work to change a small portion of an event in the global, and in totality, we'll have it written in history. So it's all about having the desire to make a change and bringing about the change. And I really appreciate the opportunity, and I believe together we can build for humanity. Thank you.
Michael, thank you. Thank you so much. And I think what you said is very, very true. Global citizenship really starts from the heart and the desire to want to change humanity's life. So thank you so much for your amazing work. And our seventh finalist, Andrea Castaño. Again, I'm going to show you Andrea's amazing video and their work.
Hi, my name is Andrea Castaño. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Santa Marta, Colombia. I am a lawyer, and in my academic period, I wondered how is the relationship with the state and the indigenous and vulnerable groups. And that is why I started a research about 2 years ago. In this experience, I made many different and meet different communities, and the most important result is that the state doesn't work together with the ethnic groups. I met the Wayu community of Tamaquito 1, and I helped them with different process with the state, as a petitions or land consultancies. On the other hand, now I'm working with the Edenaka community of Naracamanta that is in danger of extinction. And we are doing different cultural projects to reinforce the culture. The most difficult thing is that the young people doesn't speak the natural language, which is not brilliant. Imagine that. We are doing this with different strategies. The first one, in classes about the native language and cultural things. Secondly, with art courses to project the cosmovision to the world. Now, we are waiting for the results of different projects put in different officials, institutions to start with more movement. You know, we need resources to make better things happen. For my thesis, I have the recognition of cum laude, and I received a scholarship. But I think the most important change in my life was to see the world in another way. I'm not indigenous, but I feel the importance of maintaining our native cultures. They are really impressive, and I want to continue helping to protect the natural balance. We also have craft projects. The girls make wonderful things like this. With the money, we will support part of the participation of a group in a business fair to be able to generate resources. We will sell backpacks and handicrafts.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Andrea. Andrea, you're on the call. Would you like to say a few words to our amazing audience?
Yes, thank you. Well, I don't think I have much to say. Just thank you for this opportunity. I just want to say that there are 87 identified indigenous peoples and groups living in Colombia who speak 64 different language, Amerindian language, among them Wayu and Eteinaca. We currently have 5 projects under evaluation by official institutions, and we are hoping to win a last one in order to continue working. At the moment, we are dedicating ourselves to workshops of modern language and drawing only. But we have plans to expand these workshops as photography or painting. We are really excited to continue. This is a necessity because they are in danger of extinction. We and the state don't solve that, and we are really tired of that. But we don't how to say we will keep working in that because we need to improve our culture and keep the culture. Yes, this is the most important thing to me and the indigenous group. And thank you for this opportunity.
And thank you to you too. I will pass over to my colleague Alafia because for the next 5 minutes or so, our judges are now going to finalize their scorings. So passing over to DJ Alafia.
All right. Hello. Hi, everyone, again. Thank you, Lindiwe. So as Lindiwe had mentioned, we are going to have the final calculation of scores. And so in that time, we will have a 5-minute pause. So I would encourage everyone to take a break, stand up, stretch, get some sunlight, get some water, whatever it is that you need. And we will be returning again in 5 minutes. I'll be playing some music in the background. So take care and see you in 5. All right, everyone, we've reached the halfway point and we have about 2.5 minutes left before we rejoin. All right, everyone, we're at the 1 minute mark. We will be returning in 1 minute. No pressure, judges. We have about 8 seconds left and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Our time is up and we will be reconvening, and I will go ahead and pause our music so we can continue. All right, it seems we're wrapping up a little bit more. And then when we're ready, Alindiwe will be moving on to the next slide. Drum roll, please.
Okay, are we ready? Should I move?
Yes.
Okay, just give me 1 second to make sure I
Is anyone else waiting on pins and needles? I know I am.
Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. I know Your hands are in your hearts. Okay. Drum rolls.
Drum roll.
Can you see my screen now?
It's still loading.
Okay.
And we see it. And here are our winners.
Did I move?
Yep. All right, so in third place, we have Ali Zlatar. Congratulations on winning third place in this year's Global Citizenship Challenge.
Congratulations, Ali.
Thank you so much.
And Alafia, should I move?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay, I was waiting for your cue. I didn't want to move before
you. I apologize. I will set the cue. All right. So congratulations also to our second place winner, Michael Ojo.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Michael.
Yeah.
And now with great anticipation, yes, thank you so much, Michael. And with great anticipation, we will finally find who our first place winner is. Go right ahead, Lindy. And congratulations to Dennis Rengo Juma, first place.
Ooh, congratulations, Dennis. Yay.
This is so wonderful. And I just want to thank you all again. Regardless of first, second, and third place, every single project that we've had the great honor of being able to see today has been incredibly impactful. And we hope that you all continue your work. And with that, we'll begin concluding our showcase today.
Alafia, quick one before we conclude. Can we get the winners to say a few words if they would like?
Yes, of course. Please do.
Well, maybe we can start with
Thank you.
Hi, Dennis. Would you like to say some more?
Yes. Thank you so much, Melton's Foundation, for giving me the first place in Global Citizenship Challenge. First, I also want to congratulate my fellow finalists. I applaud all your projects that you're doing all over the world. No project is bigger than the other. And now that Melton's Foundation has brought us together, let us collaborate with each other, our network. Let us share our experiences. And to my family in Kenya, I'm very grateful for the support you've given me. And let us continue making inclusion and climate change awareness a reality to all. Thank you so much, and thank you, Melton's Foundation.
Thank you so much. What fantastic words. Thank you, Dennis. And so now we'll be moving on to closing out our event. So as we draw our Global Citizenship Challenge live pitch, to a close, I'd like to express my profound gratitude to each and every one of you, our participants, guests, and all of those watching from various parts of the world. Today, we've heard some from truly remarkable minds and have witnessed ideas that promise to shape our global community in profound and positive ways. Your innovative solutions and unwavering commitment to your communities have demonstrated the transformative power of unity and collaboration. The end of this event should not mark the end of our shared journey, as Dennis mentioned. Rather, let it be a springboard, propelling us into a future where these ideas take root and blossom into tangible change, even greater than what you've already done. Today's pitches have laid the groundwork. It is now our collective task to ensure that these ideas find their way further than they are. Let's amplify the messages of all of the projects that we have seen today. Remember, the essence of global citizenship lies in the belief that each of us can make a difference, no matter how small or large in our contribution and how small or large it might seem. So let's carry forward the inspiration we've drawn today and continue to forge pathways of positive change in our corners of the world. Before we say goodbye, I'd also like to open up the floor for closing remarks from our executive director again, Stefan.
Thank you so much, Alafia. And I don't know how to say more beautiful words as you just expressed here. So I only want to say congratulations to the winners once again, and for all the finalists that we had here. We had a couple of hundreds participants overall. So if you made it here, you already have been selected as one of the most impactful and inspiring acts. And as said, it's been very difficult for all the judges in this group actually then to select who's the winner or not. But at the same time, I really want to encourage you to keep on doing what you're doing, make global citizenship a ripple effect. It is the vision that we have in the Melton Foundation, that everybody works together in this world as a global citizenship, working towards a more equitable, inclusive, and sustainable world. So thank you so much, and a special thanks also and congratulations to the organizing team with Ashi in the background and all the other people here involved. A big shout out to all of you. It's been a really amazing journey, so thank you for all of that as well.
Thank you so much, Stefan. All right, so as we say goodbye, again, let's not let this be viewed as the end, but as a checkpoint in our shared journey towards sustainability, equitability, and an inclusive global society. We look forward to hearing about the progress you make in your various projects, the challenges you overcome, and the impact you create forevermore. Thank you all again so much for your participation and engagement. Let's continue to cultivate the spirit of global citizenship, and together, like Stefan said, let's build that better world. Thank you all so much and take care.